Good morning, sunshines. Not in the morning, but who cares, you guys? I just do this when I'm going to do this. So here we go. As you guys jump on, say good morning, sunshine, hashtag GMS. We're going to talk about acknowledging anxiety today. It's going to be super great. But we always start off by sharing something we're grateful for. So drop in the comments anything that you're grateful for. Previously, you guys, I will share, I have gratituded my way out of potentially feeling anxiety. Like it's been my go-to for the last 10 years when I start to feel a little bit, I don't even know what the word is. I don't want to use the word agitated or irritated, but it's like this is what it's like, right? And I can gratitude my way out of so many different things. And I want to talk about that today. So let's just acknowledge one other thing here, you guys. I keep saying, good morning, Eric, how are you? That I'm going to get ready for Good Morning Sunshines. And I was like, you know what? You can just go back to the day and the age and look at these someday when you had dark circles everywhere and just rock it. So I don't know, you guys, I don't know if people don't watch me because they don't get ready. I guess they just don't watch me because I don't get ready. It is what it is. This is me doing my best. Okay. So here's where I'm at. You guys, 5.5 months ago, as you may know, my son was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer and an additional rare disease, and it has been a whirlwind of chemotherapy ever since then. We've started different treatments, learning different things, how to manage the diseases. The first regimen of treatment didn't work. The second one didn't work. We did rescans. We found 5 new tumors throughout his body. It wasn't what we were going for. Started a new type of chemotherapy. It's challenging. It's putting us in and out of the hospital, which I do not like being in for multiple reasons, even though I'm trying to embrace it and say so much gratitude for it and just tell myself that I love it. And it's just been a little bit hard lately. Okay. Throw on top of that all of the other life that's happening, which is just an immense amount from all these different sicknesses that our family keeps getting. And it is the season for everybody, you guys. That's why I was please pray for every single person out there. So many cases of RSV and flu, and it's just horrible this year. So I'm thinking all of that, about all of that. And then we lost my cousin a couple of days ago to cancer. And damn, you guys, when everything just rolls in, and he's young, he's 52 years old, right? All of this just rolls together. And I'm sitting there yesterday with my mom, right? We went out of the house, which is a rarity for us. At all, especially when Witten's ANC is this low. So we're don't have them anywhere. But I was you know what? We go over to this little tiny shop. No other human's going to be there in Brighton, and it's closed, so we don't even go in. And then we're sitting there, and there's nobody in this little restaurant. So I was let's just eat here, because we were grabbing some food to go. So we're sitting there, we're wiping down all these tables, and I'm just ugh, I cannot shake this feeling. And it started about maybe a week ago, but I've been doing the different things to control it that I know how to do, right? This is one of the things that I literally coach, you guys. I support women with this. I'm okay, I'm trying the tools, right? Try the journaling, do the gratitude, do the meditation, find my quiet. And I'm working on all of these different pieces. And I'm sitting there, I'm gosh, dang it, Mom. I'm I don't know why I still feel this. Right. And I know from what I've heard, and especially from my absolutely just incredible daughter, anxiety is different for all of us. We can feel it in different areas. And for me, it's this just agitation and this shake within me, even when I feel I'm not worrying about anything. I don't feel I'm sitting here dwelling on different things, but I just don't know. Right. I don't know what's going on exactly. Okay, hold on one second. I'm going to finish. After it, if you be real good, yeah, okay, good idea. And so I'm I just don't know why I can't shake it, right? And it's, first of all, I want to acknowledge any of you who have ever had anxiety, because having it at this level where it's consistent when you're doing the things, it's annoying, it's obnoxious, it's kind of scary, because you're just get out of my body, right? It's not comfortable. And if you've had to experience this for any extended period of time, I just acknowledge you, and I feel for you, right? Also, okay, Quincy, you're not going to get one unless you guys share. Okay, share it in between the two of you. Good job. We're having pre-ice cream. We're going to go get ice cream in a second, and we're having pre-ice cream. Don't ask me, you guys. This is my world. Okay, so I want to acknowledge that within you. And then I want to take the time to kind of just share a couple of things. Okay, then we're not going to have one. Sorry, we're not going to go get ice cream, guys, if we're not going to be getting along during this. Okay? So last night, right, I come home, can't shake it. John's been out of town. That's also challenging for the last almost 2 weeks. He's been gone in and out. So then I feel this, like when night comes, you guys, I'm so scared that my baby's not going to sleep. What's going to be happening? He puked all the way. Quincy, okay, then we're not doing ice cream. I'm trying to do Good Morning Sunshine, babe. You need to wait. So yesterday on the way home from Brighton, like at this point, right, Witten just starts vomiting everywhere. And when he vomits, it's kind of like this like exorcist vomiting. Like he just starts like bleh, bleh, and it's like all over the place and you can't catch it. You can't do anything. We're driving. We still have 10 minutes to go. And you're just like, okay, like let's just get there, clean up all the puke. So I got home and I'm acknowledging my anxiety. And this is what I want to do today, right? Just like last week, 2 weeks ago, I talked about acknowledging all the sides of you. The dark sides, the light sides, the happy, the good, the bad, the ugly, the challenge, and seeing that we all have those different pieces in us and that's okay, right? Not shunning that side of us, not pushing that side away, the side that maybe is feeling, a little bit irritated, agitated, anxious, fearful, sad, whatever that is, right? But instead seeing her or him within you and telling them it's okay. So one of the activities I did last night was I worked on going inward and embracing her and just telling, and this is the way that I see it, right? Like I see that piece of me who is scared, who is frightened. As much as I tie myself to my faith, you guys, and let go, let God, there is still a piece of me like that's a complete struggle. Like by the minute I struggle to do that. Right. And I just wanted to take the time to hug her. So I saw this image of what she looks like and how she's hunched over and how she's dressed and she's just crying and she's just scared and she's just shaking. And I went over and I just hugged her. Right. And I told her, I love you. I see you. I see you within me. Like, and guess what? It's okay. There is reason. There is reason for what you're going through. Your child, and this is the conversation I'm having with her, right? Your child has cancer. You just lost your cousin to cancer. It's natural that you're going to have this internal craziness going on. You're traveling to Texas with a baby who has an ANC of 0 to 20, and that's going to be very scary. Wiping down everything, doing your best. Are you going to get stuck in Texas because he's going to get a fever? I don't know. Maybe you will, but you'll figure it out. You have rescans in 2 weeks, and you don't know if you're going to find 5 new tumors or if those tumors are going to be going away. And yes, you pray consistently for the best, and you visualize and see all those things happening, but you don't get to control that. He gets to control that. And just letting her know that it's okay. It's okay to be anxious. It's okay to feel this way because this is the stage of life that you're in right now. And you won't always be there. And you haven't always been there. I've had times, you guys, where I'm literally like, what exactly does anxiety feel like? Like before, if you would have asked me, I'll take anxiety and I'll be like, you know what? It's the same feeling as excitement. And it actually is. Like your body's acting the same as excitement. So I'm like, okay, you're excited about this. And I even tried this last night. I'm like, you're excited about Texas. You're excited about the results from the rescan. You're excited about, I'm freaked out. You guys, I can call it excitement, but I'm scared shitless of what the results are going to be no matter how I tie myself to my faith. So all I can do is keep doing it over and over and over and over and over again. And I did this post. Okay. So I want to let you guys know, if you go to my feed on Facebook, Callie Woodward Carroll, and you go to one of my last posts, okay, that's fine. But let me finish my conversation. There's just like a yellow post where I ask people what they do for anxiety. And there is a great feed that's developing there of so many different amazing things of all of you guys and what you do to cope, right? From some very like therapeutic, natural grounding, coloring, breathing, kundalini, like things that I'm trying right today. I went to work out for the first time in 6 months, you guys. Actually got to the gym and like my muscles didn't even know what was happening, to crying, to screaming, to taking different medications. There are so many different ways, right? And all we can do is do our best to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Sometimes that's all we can do. And that's what I'm doing right now. It's just doing my best to try different things. So if you feel this way, if you have felt this way, acknowledge that it's okay. Acknowledge that there's something there. And sometimes, quite often, what comes in me instead? Okay, Quincy, I said that we play together, not separate. So well, then you can't do it. You guys have to play together. So looking at this, you guys, as a piece of when you acknowledge and you welcome, it's a welcoming technique, right? Sometimes it chooses to leave our body. Not right away, maybe, but eventually, instead of resisting, because what we resist persists, allowing for it to come in, and you can see what could develop. So I obviously don't have the answers. I obviously still have a lot going on, but I do want to authentically share as I go through this, just with my raw emotions of where I'm at. I also wanted to shout out my daughter. She went through this for a year and a half. You guys, a year and a half she felt this. And she's been through some serious growth. And she sent me all these text messages earlier today of all the different things she's done that supported her. And it's just so beautiful to see my daughter coaching me in something. Isn't that incredible? So you guys, I love you so much. Whatever you're feeling right now, acknowledge it. Sadness, happiness, impatience. I'm pretty patient at this, right? Like, that's not giving me anxiety. I'm just going to go hug him after. We're going to talk about it. But just acknowledge whatever's going on in there. I love you guys. If this supports you in any way, go ahead and share. And if you guys have other ideas, go to that feed. You can mark them on here too, but go to that feed with the yellow and try to drop it below there, because I think that that's going to be an excellent thing that we can like put into a little package for people. All right, guys, light and love from my house to yours. Deep breaths. Here we go. Doing life.